watching me live through the GoPro, I guess that test will be a huge failure because it just cut off. I don't know if the GoPro battery died or it got too hot. That's probably one of the downsides of streaming from it. It did look pretty cool that it was 1080p and pretty good, but we're going to have to go finish this off of my iPhone. Those of you that were watching, we were talking about the giveaway, and it cut off right when I was about to show you what the Rove R3 looks like. This thing is built super solid. It's heavy. It's I don't think it's all, is it metal? It's built amazing. Look at this thing. There's the front-facing camera like that. It's got a touchscreen on the back, LCD touchscreen. This rotates up and down. This camera is super well built. I mean, Rove really knocked it out of the ballpark. But you don't just get a front-facing dash cam with this one. You're going to get two other cameras. Okay, let me put this back in a box. We're going to have to test and review this one soon. I want to get this one out. But you get two other cameras. You get this one here, right? Over here. This is the rear-facing camera. It's almost as nice as the front-facing camera. That's your rear-facing one. And then you have a little one right here that you can mount for inside the car. You don't have to mount it facing inside the car if you want. If you're an Uber driver or a Lyft driver, or you work commercial, let's say you do Amazon, whatever your needs are. You can have it face inside the cab if you want, or you can have it face on your driver's side, rear facing out, so you can catch stuff on one side at least. I have a 4-channel setup in here. I have a front, dual channel black view facing front and back like this, and then I have another same black view facing sideways, so I'm connected 360 degrees. That's something you might want to think of, but this Rove R3 is freaking awesome, man. Can't wait to test this. And then we're gonna have to give it away. So all the details about the giveaways will be posted on a separate video. I wanted to get up here and talk about them live for a minute. Only reason I went live was to test the GoPro. So you guys will have to let me know how that stream was. I got to figure out why it cut off, if it just got too hot, what the deal is. It's 48 degrees out. There's no reason this thing should have overheated because I don't have the heat on. And it's cold as crap in here. So anyway, so the Volway mirror-mounted camera that I started this video with will be our first giveaway. That'll be on March 1st. You have plenty of time to enter. I'll be posting all over our social media, talking about it. The details on that one. There is a requirement to enter for this one that you'll find out. It stopped when you open the box. Figures, Alex. Yeah, it just started beeping and cut out on me, but I wanted to test it anyway, so I wanted to see how well the footage and the audio and the quality was. But back to the old trusty iPhone, I guess. I've never had an issue with the iPhone just cutting out on me like that. Yeah, so the last 2 months have been very, very eventful. I don't think I did a life update. I might as well just do it live. F it, we'll do it live. So, end of June, a lot of you already know because you follow me. We found our dream home. Way up in the burbs, an hour outside of Philly, close to everything, super quiet neighborhood. It's like Mayberry, honestly. You know, 2-car garage, a lot of square footage, big yard, pond out back, a koi pond. I never had fish growing up. Even goldfish would die on me, but now I got to take care of koi. So we found our dream home at the end of June. Also, a lot of people didn't know, my then fiance, who's now my wife, is pregnant with our 3rd child. So we bought our house, we got married, and we announced to the world, to the family, that we were having our 3rd daughter. Everything was good, going great. We had all the people coming in for renovations. We had people come in and rip out the floors. We had like $30,000 floors installed. We had paint done. All this stuff we had scheduled. We were knocking it out. Then later on in her pregnancy, things took a turn for the worse. For those of you that are in the healthcare industry or have had wives that have gone through this, She got severe preeclampsia and HELP syndrome. It almost killed her. In the middle of the night, early in the morning, I got a phone call from the hospital from her saying they're taking me in for an emergency C-section. We knew things were going bad. The doctor had already prepped us and said, hey, we're going to try to induce tomorrow. This was on a Saturday. We're going to try to get you to 34 weeks. She's going to have to come early, blah, blah, blah. But when I got home, the things went really south quickly, and she almost lost both of them, pretty much. So that took a toll on all of us. Both her and the baby were in ICU. The baby's completely super healthy. You would not even know she was preemie. Not a darn thing wrong with her. Even doctors and NICU were like, she's the only one here that doesn't know she's early. The wife recovered quickly. Thank God. Everything went great. Right as everything was getting back and everything was good to go, and I was just about to start doing my channel again, I slipped and fell and tore my rotator cuff. Level 3 tear. I get my MRI on Saturday, but the sports surgeon that already looked at me is pretty confident that it's a full tear. I can't lift my arm right here. That's about as far as I can go until it feels like it's cramped. It don't feel like severe pain anymore, but my dumb ass fell down my garage stairs that are inside. You would think 30 years at UPS, they taught me to look before I step and use 3 points of contact. All that shit went right out the window. I don't know why. Thanksgiving, right before sitting down to dinner, I'm like, you know what? Let me just take the trash out. Big ass bag of trash in my left hand. There's only 3 freaking steps. And when I stepped into the garage, I looked back to turn the light on around the wall and then said, F it, I don't need the light. And as I swung my body back and I wasn't looking, I was barefoot. My heel gave out. And I went down the steps like a ton of bricks. Thought I snapped my arm in 2 places. I've had some major pain in my life. I've been wounded when I was in the military. Shrapnel wasn't as painful as this. I've had my eye gouged by my daughter when she was real young, like cut my cornea. That was painful. I had bypass surgery last year where they cut me from literally sack to ankle. A lot of you saw that update, and that was painful. Nothing could prepare me for the amount of pain I felt in my arm. And of course, the wife thought I was joking. She came running down the steps and was like, the first words out of her mouth were, "A-hole, you're kidding," because we're ball breakers. I'm always joking with her. And I'm like, no, babe, you got to take me to the hospital right now. I was like, I snapped my arm. It's busted. And she was like, what? And I'm like, yeah. I thought I snapped it up here somewhere, broke it in half or something. That's how bad it was. So that's what sidelined me for a little bit. And in the meantime, all these products started piling up. I've got like 8 or 9 dash cams now piled up. I just started reviewing them. The Volway camera I've had forever. I don't want to give it away, but you guys, whoever gets it, you're going to freaking love it. It's awesome. It's one of my favorite dash cams to date, and there are a lot of reasons for it. It doubles as your rear view mirror, right? I said this already. But the rear-facing camera gives you a full camera view through the rear view of what's going on out back, like a nice wide angle. And when some dickhead comes riding up behind you with their high beams on, it does not affect you through the camera like it would through the rear view mirror. If you don't have a dimming rear view mirror or dimming side mirrors, this thing covers it. And they could blast away with their high beams. They can have light bars, everything. It won't matter because it does not transfer through the camera. It's awesome. I think that's pretty much it. I think we're pretty much caught up. It was weird, like I said, taking off for a couple months. We just had other things to do. We still have a lot to do. I've got a contractor coming out in spring to redo my deck. I have to get my driveway repaved. I want to widen it and lengthen it. I already had an estimate come out. We got a lot of crap going on still this coming summer. And then the irrigation people that are coming out to take care of my lawn, there's like a huge underground sprinkler system that the former owners installed with this cool ass Bluetooth setup. Like I could literally be at work, and I've done this because I had to turn the sprinklers on during the summer. You could just turn on the app and you live view from a camera, and I could just all right, turn the sprinkler, zone 1 on 2, etc. They got to come back out and they got to unwinterize it, you know, shit like that. What else? The wife's Wagoneer, no issues with it. She just had a oil change the other day, about a week ago. I mean, those of you that have been following saw the accident while she was pregnant at some bus, transport bus at the hospital clipped her, and that ended up, we were able to locate that driver, show them the file footage. They took full responsibility, nothing out of pocket, no anything. Yeah, so twice in 1 year. If you guys remember, when I had the Trackhawk, I also had that white little Mazda. Was my daily for work. That thing got struck while parked. The mirror got damaged. We were able to locate that gentleman because of the footage, and he paid for everything. So twice in 1 year, just having a dash cam, no out-of-pocket expenses, no deductible, nothing. Everything was covered. So yeah, does it pay for itself? In the end, it does. So I'm very happy. And for a minute, I thought I was going to get, I never installed her rear camera. I threw the first one, the front one up. I never installed the rear one. And when she was struck in the rear, the first thing we thought was, there's no way this footage is going to catch the guy. But the guy was dumb enough to park his bus right next to her vehicle in plain sight from the camera, you know, the wide angle. And he got out and he was walking around the vehicle. So his face, uniform, everything, the security at the hospital were able to identify him and say, yeah, he's had quite a few accidents in the parking lot. Douche was not a very good driver. So anyway, so check out the video. If you're not a member of East Coast Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT, I'll have a link posted later down in the description of this once it uploads. Make sure you join our social media. Follow me on Instagram. I'll have a post later on with all the details and the links that you need to go to on how to enter for these upcoming giveaways. We're going to have one, let's see, March, April, May, June, July, pretty much all the way up through the summer, because I have so many cameras. I'm just trying to catch up and get these unboxing and reviews out so I can start giving them away. And the first one will be this one, the Volway. The second one will be the Biggie. This one is the most expensive one. This is the, like I said, the Thinkware Q1000 front and rear. This thing's got everything. I mean, it's got parking mode. It's got motion detection. It's got everything. The Rove 3, the 3-channel. This one's a really, really nice one. I've used Rove in the past, and all their cameras are really nice. The support is awesome. I'm excited to test this one, to be honest with you. Can't wait to get that one mounted. I don't know much about this GX300. Anybody out there, if you know anything about the GX300, let me know. Going to be throwing this one up this week. This one that we talked about, I'm going to be throwing in the trash. I don't want to give this away. This thing sucks. This thing is a real piece of crap. And I would be embarrassed to give this to anybody. This is not quality. One of the things I told myself when I started this was always keep my integrity. Don't fall victim to all the, you know, the clickbaity shit. Don't lead people on and tell them, yeah, this thing's awesome, just because you're getting free stuff. I'm going to tell you right now, because the company's going to see this and they're never going to want to do business with me again. And I'm cool with that, because they're putting out an inferior product. And I couldn't stand testing and reviewing this. I didn't even put up a review because it was so bad. The file footage was so freaking bad. It was like recorded on a potato. This thing was so out of everything else's league. It's not worth the money. I don't care if this thing was $5. You would waste $5 on this camera. Sometimes my honesty, you know, hurts me as far as doing tests and review, because I'm not that every YouTuber guy that's just like, yeah, send me all this free stuff and I'll pump it for you. Nope. Piece of crap. Take a look at it. This is what it looks like if you want to take a real good look at it in case you ever come across it. Don't order this. Don't purchase this. Here's the back, the little, it's not even a touch screen. It's just, it's junk. It's absolute, it feels like junk too. It's so light. Yeah. Crap. So, you know, it's the name of the game. You got to test it all and then give your honest opinion on it. And that's all I can do is give my honest take on it. And maybe I could use this for like a door stopper or something. I don't know. It just, I got to make sure I take the micro SD card out. That's probably the only thing worth anything. I'll use it to test in another camera, but nope. So yeah, will not be giving this one away. So if you're a future company and you're coming across this and you're looking for channels to promote your stuff, you better test it yourself first. And if you know your stuff is crap, don't send it to me, because you're going to get a review like this. I'm doing this live, just talking shit about this product. Trust me, I've been doing this for a long time, about 10 years now, and I've dealt with attorneys through companies. I've had to sign NDAs. I've been paid to take videos down. I've had to get my own family attorney and battle one company who was begging me to take a bad review down. And I was like, no. And it was going back and forth, back and forth. And I'm like, listen, you're F you. It's like Paulie says in Goodfellas, F you, pay me. You sent me the crap. The crap is garbage. You don't want me to talk about it. Well, you're going to have to pay me up. Let's just say it was 4 figures for me to take that down. There was another one that threatened legal action. And I'm like, for what? Other companies that got mad at me because I threw their stuff in the garbage and I showed that. I'm like, listen, not afraid. Not afraid. Been doing this a long time. I know YouTube, their copyright laws. Even had some jerk off that used to follow me, contact YouTube for me to take a video down. That video is never coming down, bud. Never. That video is going to be up there for life. Your kids are going to see it. So that's what you get for being a jerk off. So I know the ins and outs. And guess what? I can confidently say that this piece of crap right here is junk. And I don't care if the company likes it or not. You sent it to me. I have no disclosure. My personal opinion, this thing sucks. So that's what you get. You get as honest as I can come across. So anyway, if you have any questions for me, fire away. But I will be posting the video in a little bit. I got to get inside, man. The Eagles game is on right now. So I have to hurry up and go in and finish watching it. I just wanted to get... do I miss the Trackhawk? I don't know. Like, they say you change. Like, I miss it in the sense that, like, an artist misses a piece of art that they've sold, right? I built that thing. I put my heart and soul into it. I had a lot of great sponsors behind me, like HHP, Solace Racing, B Woody, still sponsors of mine, still give me discounts for people. Great guys, great companies. And they put a lot of nice parts on that vehicle. And you hate seeing anything that you worked on go. But as far as missing it, I'm like in that part of my life where I'm like in chill mode. I like driving the wife's Wagoneer. I mean, this is my daily for work, but on the weekends, I don't even drive this. I drive her car. It's so comfortable. I guess I miss it in the sense that I built it, but I don't miss it like I'm like every day driving going, oh man, if I was in my Trackhawk. So I guess that's a dual answer, like yes and no, if that makes sense. I don't think about it. I don't know. It's gotten resold, by the way. So the guy that bought it, really nice guy, ended up having some health issues, put it up for sale. He sold it for, I think, $85,000. And then the new owner that bought it contacted me and was asking me questions. So I haven't heard back from him yet on anything he's done, if he's tracked it. But I believe he got a drag pack with it. So I don't know. But if I do get any updates on what it's doing at the track, I'll let you guys and girls know. Let's see. Any other questions? A lot of names I haven't seen in a while. Okay, training it. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right. Yeah, let me wrap this up. I want to get inside. Been yapping for too long now. But like I said, keep your eyes out on all our social media accounts. We'll be back up there later on today promoting the cameras, the camera that we're going to be giving away, or the cameras we're going to be giving away, how to enter. Like I said, there is a special requirement for 2 of these that I will disclose in those videos for you. It'll be in the description of the videos. Make sure you check those out. And that's it. You guys and girls all have, what's it say? Do I need to update shocks if I lower my G? Negative. You do not have to update your shocks. Nope. If you're lowering it on the lowering springs, we went with the Eibach Pro. We also had the Eibach Special Edition when we had the SRT, the Eibach Pros, and then we Eibach Special Edition on the Trackhawk. Didn't have to upgrade or change anything else. The springs are all you need, and they settle really nice too. So if you have any other questions like that, you could shoot me a direct message over on Instagram. I want to get off of here. I got to get inside. And like I said, I was trying to do this GoPro live, so I kept the heat off in here, so it's freezing, but it still ended up kicking off for some reason. So I have to figure out why that is and do some non-live tests with it. So, all right. You guys and girls all be safe. I'll talk to you soon. Go Birds. And, yeah, look for those videos later on. All right. That's all I got. I'm out.